The armed struggle of CPP NPA is the longest-running communist insurgency since its establishment in 1968 by former student activist Jose Maria Sison. The CPP has two related units, its armed wing, the New People's Army, which was established in 1969, and its political arm, the National Democratic Front of the Philippines. The NDF is the umbrella organization of communist-run organization, and it represents the CPP NPA as its legal form. On December 2018, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte issued Executive Order 70 to end local communist armed conflict, synchronizing the government's instrumentalities of power with the capabilities of private sector stakeholders to end more than 50 years of deceit, lies, and atrocities committed by the communist terrorists against the Filipino people. The LCAC is run and administered by National Task Force. The National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict employs whole-of-nation approach that gives importance to inclusive and sustainable framework towards attaining peace. The Philippine National Police is one among the national agencies tasked to execute programs and strategies for the successful implementation of the LCAC. The Regional Mobile Force Battalion, as the maneuver unit of National Capital Region Police Office, has a bigger share in this endeavor, most especially in the tactical and operational aspect. In this light, Police Colonel Lambert Alban Suerte, Force Commander of RMFB NCRPO, spearheaded the launching of RMFB's signature campaign entitled ISANG MILYONG LAGDA laban sa CPP NPA-NDF last March 29, 2021, during the 52nd CPP NPA founding anniversary. The indignation campaign sought to gather 1 million signatures to publicly censure and denounce the CPP NPA-NDF and their atrocities.
Magandang rin po sa ating lahat, lalo-lalo sa ating mga kababayan na nanonood sa oras na to. Ang programa na to o activity na to na ilulunsad ng RMFB NCRPO ay patungkol sa 1 milyong lagda. Ito po ay iikot ang RMFB sa ating komunidad para magpalagda sa ating mga kababayan. At dito natin makikita na ang maraming suporta, ang mas maraming suporta ng ating kababayan sa gobyerno laban sa CPP NPA.
The program persisted in its course and replicated by RMFB forward companies until 1 million signatures has to be collected for 1 year. The signatures were gathered from people in all walks of life, engaged in various humanitarian and community services, carried out by Battalion Community Affairs Section of RMFB NCRPO and its forward companies, not only within the National Capital Region, but also from far-flung areas of Luzon, Visayas, and even in Mindanao, where the battalion extends its PCR activities and best practices. Similarly, in its mission to free conflict-vulnerable barangays from the clutches of the communist terrorist groups, the Battalion Community Affairs Section under its chief, Police Major Anthony S. Alising, had achieved various accomplishments and undertakings along with the implementation of NCRPO, Malasakit, Thrust, Serbisyong Tama, Caravan, and PNP Barangayanihan Project. The milestone achievement of this battalion would not, of course, be possible without the guidance of former Regional Director of NCRPO, Police Lieutenant General Vicente Dupa Danao Jr., and our newly installed Regional Director of NCRPO, Police Major General Felipe R. Natividad, who shared equal passion to quell the terror and deceitful traps of this terrorist group. The new NCRPO Regional Director is very firm and determined in his anti-criminality and anti-terrorism agenda. He spoke of his flagrant accomplishments while he was still the Director of Philippine National Police Special Action Force, and his passion still burns to liberate the National Capital Region from being a playing field of their deceitful recruitment and propaganda. Today, March 29, 2022 marks a year since the launching of ISANG MILYONG LAGDA laban sa CPP NPA-NDF. The 999,995 signatures gathered will be completed by 5 signatures to be affixed by our dignitaries. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now all witness the completion of 1 million signature campaign of RMFB NCRPO.